Today we're going to test the 8600.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the cut demonstration of the 8600 Bedlam. I guess I should point out this is the 8600 automatic Bedlam, but both the automatic and the manual versions feature 154 cm blades. Rockwell between 58 and 61 HRC. The scimitar style blade is certainly unique, and I must admit I'm not used to using such a blade. I generally favor recurves, as you can see from this cut demo. My technique with this style of blade is a little off. That's of course no fault against the blade shape, just my personal preference. We'll go ahead and get through here though. As you can see, it makes quick work of all the materials that we've chosen. Here's the cardboard. And of course one of my personal favorites, the 8 to 9 ounce vegetable tan leather. I was able to get really fine slicing cuts in this packaging film. And we'll go ahead and cut up some odds and ends that Tracy found laying around the shop. Here's a chunk of some sort of plastic material. And a bundle of telephone cords she found somewhere. And what cut demo is complete without a selection of rope? Here's the ever-popular manila rope. And, of course, the nylon rope as well. Growing up in Oregon, I've seen my fair share of baling twine, so we'll cut some of that. As well as some 550 paracord with some quick chopping cuts. And a piece of rubber hose that we liberated from the maintenance department. You might have noticed in the previous video that we're doing a bit of construction around here. So Tracy rescued a couple ceiling tiles from the dumpster. And I gotta admit, these things are not awesome to cut. They're actually pretty tough. Now, after cutting through all those materials, I won't say that this blade is factory sharp, but I do manage to cut some of my arm hair off with it. And since it's an automatic, we go ahead and bury it in some sand and see if the action still works. A few quick taps to shake loose any debris. Looks like the axis lock functions fine and the mechanism still fires. We've had a lot of suggestions to do this test with wet sand. We actually already do that, I just haven't included it in a video before. We'll also use dirt, clay, fine grit sand, coarse grit sand, whatever we've got laying around. But if I included all the testing in these videos, they'd be way too long. So that being said, we give it a few quick taps, check the action, functioning fine. We'll go ahead and repeat the test. We'll pack that sand down in between the liners here, give it a quick wrap again. Axis functions, automatic mechanism functions. Good test. The Bedlam series has a pommel strike feature in the handle, a feature that my technician was more than happy to demonstrate. I don't believe it's intended as a glass breaker, but it certainly does do the trick. We'll go ahead and put the 8600 in the chatillon and break the lock. I gotta be honest, Tracy and I were pretty surprised at how well this knife performed. The axis lock always performs great in this test, but this particular model went way farther than we expected. So Tracy's going to go ahead and take this out of the machine, begin disassembly. We could sit back and admire her skill. It takes years of practice to get that fast, I'll be honest with you. Okay, I think she's found the problem. So as you can see, there was a major deformation of the axle bar. And both liners were bent where that bar was interacting with them. For more videos, inside information, or if you've got a question for Tracy or myself, feel free to join us on the Benchmade forum community. So there you have the Benchmade 8600.
Let's break another one.